Michigan State is an underdog in 8 of their 9 remaining games. Unacceptable. They are a 17.5-point underdog at a not-so-special USC team this weekend. And I don't want to hear about, well, Nick Marsh is questionable. They were a 17-point underdog regardless.
Well, they started at 14.5, and I guess with Nick Marsh, it moved to 17.
10 minutes later, it was out to 16. That's called money moving it. It ain't Nick Marsh's kneecap or whatever the hell's going on. I want to ask a question. By the end of this year, will there be a conversation about Jonathan Smith's job security? Because as I sit here right now, 3-0, that's cool. Hope you're ready to go 2-7 the rest of the way. Because if you can't affect the quarterback and you're running Scotty Hazelton welfare zone, who you beating? Okay, you'll beat UCLA. Cool. They fired their coach. We found someone worse. Oh, Mike, I think they can go 6-6. If you go 6-6 and lose to Michigan, pack your stuff. I'm not interested. There is no buzz around this program. They do not recruit high school at an elite level. They don't hit the portal at a high level. And the only thing that keeps this from being a 2-win football team is by the grace of God, Jonathan Smith had a relationship with a quarterback at Oregon State, and he brought him with him. Because without Aiden Childs, we'd be Purdue. Offensive line can't pass pro again. D-line is a non-factor again. And we have a coordinator, whether it was welfare Santa Claus and Scotty Hazelton or Joe Rossi, who's one of the 10, 12 highest paid defensive coordinators in America.
I expected more from the defense and Joe Rossi going into this year. Kind of, hey, you could hit the portal. You saw what you had. You knew what you needed to get. I expected so much more. Heck, they brought in like 20 DBs. And I'm like, okay, DB room was
They
pretty
brought in
bad.
DBs, all right, but I think it's a different word than you're thinking of. I confess I'm completely out of patience. I'm souring actively. This is not a good football team as it's currently constituted.